How you do one thing is how you do everything. You might have heard that before, but you don't really believe it. I didn't believe it at first either. It seems so bizarre, right? Like, how can I do one thing and that's the same way that I do another thing? It just doesn't make sense. But the more that I thought about it and the more that I kind of lived through it, the more that I saw it actually happening in my real life. Like, let's say, okay, real example. I would cut corners at school, right? I just straight up wouldn't do the homework because like it doesn't really matter to me because like I'm lazy as hell. Okay, I gotta work on that, bro. Trust, like I gotta get my grades up, academic comeback. But I would cut these corners and I just straight up wouldn't do homework for some subjects that I didn't really value. And so I train basketball 6 times a week. Basketball is something that I want to be my future. It's something that I love. It's something that I cherish. And so I can't possibly imagine not working hard at it. I'm the hardest worker that I know when it comes to this. Like, I'm not even trying to be like bragging or anything. I genuinely haven't met someone that works harder. And so I've built up that identity in my head as like, I'm a hardworking like athlete when it comes to sports. However, when it comes to things like chores, making my bed, that I struggle with, it's like, okay, today I'm just not gonna make my bed. Today I'm just gonna like not make my bed, not take a cold shower, not journal. What does that do to you? It's like a leech. It eats away at your self-image, number one. It eats away at your self-image, how you see yourself, who you see yourself as. Like your identity slowly crumbles depending on like whether you do something or not, and whether like you consciously do it or not. If I subconsciously lie about something, and then I catch myself later after I said that, it's like my identity can't help but slightly shift because it's in my subconscious. Like I lied about something, so maybe I'm not as an integritous person or whatever as I thought I was. Who are you when no one's watching? Because you're always watching yourself. You're always watching yourself, bro. You can't hide from yourself. And you are the most important person that you need to impress. You are the most important person that you need to be responsible for. And you are the most important person that you need to impress and like actually take responsibility for, bro. Because you live with yourself every single day. For the rest of your life, you're gonna be with you. This person right here, you're gonna be with him or her for the rest of your life. So you better develop a good relationship with them and you better like them. Because if you don't like them, that's a problem, bro. That's a problem. You have a problem with me too. Like, fuck you, bro. If you don't like yourself, fix that. I don't like myself. I don't like myself. I don't like the way I carry myself, the way that I talk to people, the way that I cut corners in things. Like, I still don't... There's nothing wrong with not liking where you are. But there's everything wrong with just accepting that and being like, yeah, I'm not going to do anything about it, though. This is just who I am. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, bro. If you want to change, change. As humans, we're meant to change. Take a look at yourself 5 years ago. You've evolved for sure. You've changed. You're a different person. You've learned new things, gone through experiences, learned life lessons, you have more stories to tell. You change as a person. So to say that, oh, just be yourself, and I'm not gonna change. No, this is not how like human beings work, bro. You are meant to change, evolve, and learn. So get over that, number one. And so, back to the story. I went on a tangent there. Back to the story. Like, I would cut corners in homework and like making my bed, taking cold showers, meditating, journaling. And then I found that actually when I got into my workouts in basketball practices, I would cut little corners as well. I would do 4 push-ups instead of 5. I would sprint 90% during the full sprints. Right? I do half reps. Little things like this, but they add up over time. Especially if you're an athlete, you know, these little things add up over time. It ate away at my self-image, bro. My identity started crumbling from thinking I was this hard-working person no matter what. No, I'm lazy as fuck, bro, but I just developed the habit of working hard. And you have to develop that too. You have to earn it. It's a habit. Every single day you have a chance to develop a habit. A habit is just repeated actions over and over and over until they become subconsciously part of your identity, to where they become second nature. I started cutting corners subconsciously in something that I loved, something that I wanted to be my future. You can't be having that, and I can't be having that. What are you doing? If you're doing something that's harmful to you, and it's subconscious, and it's eating away at your identity, why are you still doing it? Like, how you do one thing really is how you do everything. Like, the way you brush your teeth, bro, if you don't brush the back of your teeth and your tongue, you're like, fuck you. It's on you, bro. It's on you, and you have to tell yourself that. I can't be the one telling you that. And I need to hear this too, bro. You don't understand, like, this is so much easier said than done, because it's so easy to cut corners in the littlest things in life. Like, even like the way you tie your shoes. If you just like half-ass it, bro, that's gonna catch up to you. That's like in the back of your head now. You can't get that out of your head. You gotta rebuild yourself. Like, if you've been cutting corners all your life, you gotta build that identity of being a hard worker, being like, you never half-ass things. Do everything fully, 100%. Leave nothing on the table. That's the identity that you have to have, or else in the things that you do care about most, especially your dreams, bro, your goals, and even like the most important relationships that you have with the people around you, these little things subconsciously will come back to bite you, or these things will come back to help you. Think of it like an investment. If every single day I do the hard work, especially when I don't feel like it, right? I do something hard. I meditate. I take that cold shower, especially when I don't feel like it. What kind of identity am I building over time? I'm building a disciplined identity. Subconsciously, I'm developing that identity of being a disciplined person. And so next time when I'm faced with something difficult or like something challenging to do, what am I more likely to do? I'm more likely to make the right decision, right? I'm gonna be disciplined because I've already built that. Number one, I've built the identity, and number two, I've built the habit. When you have these two things, it's really hard to break. But guess what? It's so easy to build these two things in the negative way, in a sense that it's so easy to build the habit of cutting corners and build the identity of being lazy. Because what are these two? What are these two things really? Well, it's a path of least resistance. It's choosing the easy over the hard. It's the easy now so that your life later is harder, rather than facing the hard work now so that your life is easier later. I need to hear this the most, bro. You have no idea. I'm so bad at this. But you gotta earn it, bro. It's a skill, it's a habit, it's an identity, and these things take time. But both you and me know how fast time passes by, bro. It's already halfway through 2024. Both you and me know how fast time passes by. And the time is gonna keep passing by. It's just a matter of whether you do the work or not. So are you gonna do it? Because I am. And I'm gonna fucking smoke you if you don't. So keep me accountable, bro. It's on you. If you want to hear more from a 17-year-old on self-improvement trying to figure out life, subscribe. It's a win-win for both of us. If you want to talk about it, first link in the description. Get after it. Love you, bro.